Hello everyone, my name is Abhinay Anand and we are discussing phase rule in metamorphic petrology series. Related to phase rule, there are a few important questions which are regularly asked in our exams. So today we are going to discuss invariant point, univariant point and divariant point related to Al2SiO5 system. Related to this topic, there was a question in 2008 in UPSC GSI, that is, according to Gibbs phase rule, calculate the variance of the kyanite sillimanite assemblage in the suitable system. You will get subjective type of question as well as objective type of question from this topic. In this video, we are going to discuss all these questions. So please be with me till the end of this video. So this is the one component Al2SiO5 system that describes the mineral phase in the aluminosilicate system. This is the aluminosilicate system. This is temperature axis and this is pressure axis. When we follow the normal geothermal gradient, the pyrophyllite will turns into kyanite, and further we go down, then this kyanite will turn into sillimanite. And when the pressure is low and temperature is very high, then this sillimanite turns into andalusite. Kyanite will also form andalusite. So this is andalusite, this is kyanite, and this is sillimanite. Now, what is the normal geothermal gradient? That is 25 degrees Celsius per kilometer if we talk about the continental crust. So this is the normal geothermal gradient. And now this pyrophyllite, and what is the pyrophyllite formula? Al2Si4O10 OH ka all 2. So this will turn into Al2SiO5 plus 3SiO2 plus H2O. Now, because we are discussing with respect to phase rule, so what is the phase rule? Phase rule is degree of freedom is equal to component minus phase plus 2. So in this diagram, component is 1, that is Al2SiO5, okay, and the phase will be, so on the basis of phase, we are going to discuss invariant, divariant and univariant point, okay. So these are the basics about this diagram. Now, what is invariant point in this diagram? If you see this diagram, there is only one unique place where all phases are coexist together. So where is that? Here. At this point, all phases coexist together. If in terms of igneous petrology, if we are discussing the phase diagram, then it will be the eutectic point. So here, degree of freedom will be F is equal to C minus phi plus 2. So C is 1 and phi will be 3 and plus 2. So degree of freedom will be 0. Because degree of freedom is 0, it means, minimum number of intensive variable is 0. So we can't change either temperature or pressure. Or what will be the temperature and pressure at this point? So it is a very important question. ये हमेशा आपके इंटरव्यू में पूछा जाता है या फिर किसी न किसी एग्जाम में आता है. तो जो ये इन्वेरिएंट पॉइंट की बात कर रहे हैं, तो उसकी टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर का वैल्यू क्या होता है? टेम्परेचर विल बी अराउंड 500 डिग्री सेल्सियस एंड प्रेशर विल बी 3.8 किलो बार. तो ये आप हमेशा याद रखेंगे. So let's discuss univariant point in this system. So there are 3 univariant reactions on this diagram. First one is, that is kyanite to sillimanite, and second one is sillimanite to andalusite, and third one is kyanite to andalusite. So all these 3 reactions perform in both ways. So it means at this line there are 2 phases coexist, that is kyanite and sillimanite. For this point, what will be the degree of freedom? F equal to C minus phi plus 2. So here C is always will be 1, phi will be 2 and plus 2. So degree of freedom will be 1. It means either pressure or temperature can be changed independently. It will be true for this line also and this line also. और इन तीनों लाइन पे क्या हो रहा है? फेज ट्रांजेक्शन हो रहा है. तो इस पर्टिकुलर लाइन पे, तीनों लाइन पे जो नंबर ऑफ फेज क्या होंगे? वो 2 होंगे. ओके, तो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम यहां से क्या होगा? 1 होगा. तो क्या देखा हमने? हियर फेज विल बी 2 and degree of freedom will be 1. So we can say that At univariate point, degree of freedom is 1. Let's discuss the divariant point. So there are 3 divariant fields in this system where a single phase will stable. So this is one field, this is second field and this is third field. Okay, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, काइनाइट स्टेबल होगा, यहाँ से लिमिनाइट स्टेबल होगा एंड यहाँ पे एंडोलूसाइड स्टेबल होगा. तो अभी यहाँ से देखो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम क्या होगा आपका, F is equal to 1, phase is 1 and plus 2. So degree of freedom will be 2. It means within this field, pressure and temperature may be changed independently without changing the stable of the system. Thus there are 2 degree of freedom in the divariant field. तो क्या हुआ कि अगर हम प्रेशर एंड टेम्परेचर को इंडिपेंडेंटली चेंज करते हैं तो इट विल नॉट इफेक्ट द स्टेट ऑफ द सिस्टम. सो यहाँ से आप याद रखेंगे डाइवेरिएंट पॉइंट में डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम कितने होते हैं, 2 होते हैं और 3 फील्ड हैं इसमें डाइवेरिएंट के जहाँ पे एक फेज जो है स्टेबल होता है. सो लेट्स समराइज दिस, नंबर ऑफ फेज and degree of freedom. At invariant point there are 3 phase and degree of freedom will be 0. At univariant point there is 2 phase, degree of freedom will be 1. At divariant point there will be 1 phase stable and the degree of freedom will be 2. तो यहाँ से आपके कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस आते हैं जो कि आप याद रखेंगे इसको कि इन्वेरिएंट पॉइंट पे डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम कितने होते हैं, 0. यूनिवेरिएंट पॉइंट पे 1 डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम एंड डाइवेरिएंट पे 2 डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम होते हैं. आई होप ये बेसिक चीज़ें आपको समझ में आ गई होगी.